My guest today is Scott Boland, who is an Australian cricketer who plays for Victoria and the Melbourne Stars and was named last season's Shield Player of the Year by Cricket Australia. Welcome to the show, Scott, and thanks for joining us.
No worries, thanks for having me.
First of all, congratulations on winning Shield Player of the Year award. How did you first get interested in cricket for any young cricketers out there?
Thank you. I started playing cricket when I was quite young. Obviously I followed my dad around when he was still playing, and so I used to run around when I was probably 5 or 6, and then started playing at Parkdale Junior Cricket Club. And I got into under 12s when I was probably, about 7 years old, and loved the game ever since.
And what do you think is the secret behind your success as a cricketer, and have you been given advice that has helped you along your career?
Well, I think when I started off, when I was young playing cricket, I was a batsman who bowled a little bit, and then sort of as I've gotten older and gotten bigger and stronger, it sort of changed around a fair bit. Now I'm a bowler who bats down the lower order. So, I think a lot of things can change, and I think it's important for young kids to play a whole different range of sports just to learn what your body can and can't do, and I think that's helped me through cricket. When I was younger, I played some AFL football till I was about 15 or 16, and then also did some tennis and stuff as well. So I think trying a few different sports definitely helps along the way.
Yeah. And your brother Nick is also a talented cricketer. How competitive were you in backyard cricket matches growing up?
Yeah, Nick's going really well with his cricket now. He had a bit of a break from cricket for probably 5 or 6 years and just concentrated on his footy, but now he's back playing cricket and he's doing really well, playing for Frankston. He opens a bowling, and we used to play backyard cricket every day during the summer, and we used to have me and Nick, and then a couple other friends would come around that lived around the corner. So we used to have some really good backyard battles.
And you have a unique fast bowling action which has been highly praised by cricketing legend Ron Marsh. For people with limited knowledge of cricket, please explain the training involved and the level of fitness you have to maintain to participate in the top level.
My action is a little bit unique, but I think that's just the way I've bowled through growing up, and I feel it's what's worked for me, so I don't really want to change that. I think whatever does come natural to each bowler is obviously the beauty of cricket, where everyone's a little bit different. So and then onto the fitness side of bowling, you have to be to play at the top level and to play lots of 4-day cricket consistently. You have to be pretty really fit and be able to back up day after day. So I think I've adapted to that over the last few years, and I'm really comfortable now with how I'm going in 4-day cricket.
And what is your favourite type of music to listen to while training?
I don't really have any favourite music, mate. I just whatever's on when we're in the gym, some of the young blokes put their music on, so whatever they're playing is usually good enough.
Yeah. And who is your favourite cricketer, either past or present?
Obviously growing up, watched a lot of Shane Warne, Glenn McGrath and Ricky Ponting. So they're some of the idols that I grew up watching, and wanted to bowl like Glenn McGrath and try and bowl leg spin like Warney in the backyard. So they're all great idols to watch when I was growing up.
Yeah. And your uncle started investigating your family tree a few years back, where you became aware that your maternal grandfather was Aboriginal. How did you feel when you discovered this, and what work did you do with Cricket Australia's Indigenous Engagement Specialist Paul Stewart?
We only probably did find out probably 5 to 10 years ago now. Probably about 5, 7, 8 years ago now. So it was obviously something that my uncle researched and found out. So we've been really obviously grateful that he's done done so much work on learning our family history, because I think everyone, you should know what your family history is and your background, and and then obviously with doing some work with Paul Shooter Cricket Australia just to figure out what it all means. I think he's been really good for me and my brother just to teach us, just to tell us and to help us learn about Aboriginal culture, and we're really grateful to have him as a friend now.
In 2018 you participated in a tour which included your brother Nick to mark the 150-year anniversary of the famous Aboriginal tour of England. Please tell our listeners about this historic tour and how it felt to be a part of the squad.
Yeah, so obviously it was 150 years since the first Aboriginal team went across over to England, and it was actually the first Australian sporting team to leave Australia to go to play in England. So it was a pretty big occasion, and we were lucky enough to be selected to go over to England, and we were over there for about 2 or 3 weeks. We played 6 T20 games against quite a few different counties and an MCC 11. So we were really lucky. We got to play on. We played a game at the Oval and then a game at Trent Bridge as well. So the ECB and Cricket Australia really looked after us, and really we had the backing of them for that tour, and it was really good fun. And I think we won 5 out of 6 games, and the only game we lost was to a pretty full-strength Sussex side with Jofra Archer and Chris Jordan and Tymel Mills and those blokes. So we had a really good tour.
Yeah, and they were the team that won the county championship this year too. So to prove the strength, during the tour, the team uniforms included the commemorative artwork titled "Walkabout Wickets." What was the story behind this artwork?
The Walkabout Wickets logo was designed by Auntie Fiona, and sort of the symbol, so the middle symbol represents, so the outside symbols represent the wickets getting knocked over from the Australian bowlers when they were over in England 150 years ago, and the middle circle is sort of the meeting ground or the cricket ground. So she's done a really good job of that, and it was on the collar of the Ashes players this year. Yeah.
And what are you hoping to achieve next with your cricket?
I just want to have another good Shield season for Victoria, and hopefully we can go close to playing another Shield final. We've won 4 of the last 5, so that's my main goal, is for us to have a really good Shield season as a team, and hopefully I can have a good year personally as well.
Yeah. And what is your funniest thing that's happened to you out on the cricket pitch or while on tour?
That's a tough question. I don't remember too many funny things happening with me, but I remember just being around a teammate from a few years ago, John Hastings. He was obviously very tall and obviously a very good bowler when he was bowling, but he was also probably one of the funniest blokes I ever met. So anything had to do with him was always good fun.
And if your teammates aren't listening at the moment, but if you were to pick one to go on a road trip or something with, who would you pick?
Of the current players, I'd probably pick John Holland. He's quite funny. He's a good driver, so he can drive the car. And we like talking golf and cricket and all sports. So he'd be the one I choose.
Yeah. Thanks so much for your time, Scott, and look forward to watching you play.
No worries. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.